All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Bobby W223 here. I know I make a lot of videos no more, but I just want to jump in and do a little response video to Hard Eight Times, and this video basically asking is YouTube success based on the color of your skin? Now, this ain't no kind of attack video, nothing like that. I say that all the time. I mention people make response videos, and in fact, I agree with pretty much everything that he does say in the video, and I see where he's coming from, and pretty much he was responding to somebody on Twitter asking him why isn't he as big as some of these other YouTubers, and I guess some of these other YouTubers that they were referring to were white guys. And if you look in the YouTube gaming community, most of the people that got the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers or even millions of subscribers are mainly the white people. And some other guys like Hard Eight and BG, for example, great YouTubers, more entertaining, or definitely at least as entertaining as these guys. They're just don't have those kind of subscribers, that kind of fan base. And he was, pretty much explaining the reasons why he thinks it is that way. And he made up some good points talking about how most of these gamers that check out these YouTube videos probably are mainly, middle class, up class white people. So when they're checking these videos out, they probably do, some of them feel more comfortable and can relate more to people that look like them and sound like them. For example, somebody like PewDiePie, who I can't stand, but he's got what, like 18 million subscribers, something ridiculous. So, props to him. I'm not trying to diss his success, but me personally, I'm not a fan of his style. And I was reading one of Shokio's comments, and he also agreed with what he was saying. He kind of looks at it two ways. Some of the people that get to those, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers and whatnot, a lot of those guys are playing characters, like a PewDiePie or a Francis. With shout outs to Francis, he actually has a really good channel, and I'll actually get back to him in a second, so I want to use him as an example. But Shokyo was saying, people like PewDiePie and whatnot, they more so play a character. They're not necessarily being themselves. Whereas people like Shokyo and BG, Hard Eight, so on and so forth, they're just being themselves. Regardless of the fact that they're black, they're just being themselves. They're not trying to be all this goofy, character and things like that. They're just being themselves, and they're already that much more entertaining than some of these guys. But the main demographic of these people watching these videos, since they are white guys, those guys are probably trying to find people that look like them and sound like them. And I get that because most of the gamer YouTubers that I watch are black, and it probably has to do with the fact that I'm black as well. It makes sense. I got it. Now, where I do disagree a little with what Hard Eight was saying, even though I do understand where he is coming from, I'm not ignorant to all this stuff. But he was saying that they want people that sound white. My thing is, there's no such thing as sounding white, no such thing as sounding black, for the fact that colors aren't languages. But I do understand what he is getting at. Like, I'll use myself as an example. I am black. Some of you guys may not know that if you've never seen my face, if you've never seen some other videos, because of the way I speak. I have a very strong up north Midwest accent, and I live in a predominantly white area, you know. So the way you speak, it's got nothing to do with if you got two black parents or two white parents. It's about your surroundings. Human beings have the ability to adapt to their surroundings. If Hard Eight was born in the middle of China, and made YouTube videos, he would not have the same accent that he does now. Shokyo grew up in Germany. He wouldn't sound the same. So I do understand what he's talking about, because he brought up people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, for example. Very, very educated people, very intelligent people. They spoke proper English, but he was saying that you could still tell that they're black. I get what he's saying, but at the same time, it's kind of unfair just to say that, oh, we all have a certain type of way of talking just because of our skin color. Like, our skin color doesn't affect our vocal cords. You know what I'm saying? We all have the same vocal cords. We all got the same abilities. That's why human beings have the ability to learn other languages after, years and years later. I learned Spanish when I was a teenager. Como estás, all that good stuff. I'm not about to break down no Spanish, but, people learn French and, Spanish, all these different languages later on in life because we have the ability to learn their languages. Or, people move out of their country and they go to other countries and they live there, they'll sometimes people pick up the accent. It's just a part of the game. But all that being said, going back to Francis real quick, aka Boogie2988, Shokio was saying about, some of these guys they're playing a character that is more universal and more relatable. I think Francis kind of hit the nail on the head. He kind of found a good middle point because he has his videos where he's playing the stereotypical fat, PC World of Warcraft player, and then he has other real videos where he's actually just being himself and not being his character. He's not trying to be like the stereotype, the fat PC gamer. He's being himself. He has those videos as well. So he kind of does both. So he kind of is trying to, cater to both sides, like how Hard A is being himself, but then you got the PewDiePies who aren't being themselves. I guess another one of the other white YouTube gamers that I subscribe to. He's also pretty successful. Is Alpha Omega Sin. That guy keeps it real too. He's a white dude, but he's keeping it real. He's not trying to be some universal guy. He's just being himself. So some of it I think is to do with the fact that these guys are white, and some of it I think is just that you got to have that universal appeal. Just like how BG, Hard A, and those guys have a bigger universal appeal than I do, but I'm black just like them and I sound more white than they do, but I will never see the amount of subs as they do, even if I did actually try harder on my YouTube. Just like BG said before, some people have it and some people don't. This YouTube thing, is some of it's to do, yeah. If majority of people that are watching these videos are white, chances are they're gonna flock more to the white guys doing the same shit. But some of it is just you just gotta have it. Whether you're black, white, whether you speak proper or you don't, or you speak urban or whatever. Some of it has to just do with either you have it or you don't. But yeah, go check out Francis's channel now that I'm talking about him. He's a really good YouTuber. If you haven't checked him out, I'll put a link in the description. And the Little Big Planet gameplay is from Epic Little Big Planet time. I'll put a link in the description for that too. And hopefully everything I said made sense. If it didn't, I'll try to re-explain it. Just let me know, and no disrespect to nobody and everything like that. So yeah, this your boy Bobby W2230, and let me know what y'all think. Peace out.